In this video, I will show you how to create a writing assessment template in Google Classroom for the LINK program. And this is the part 1 of the series. So let's head over straight to Google Classroom. In Google Classroom, of course, you will see the stream first. Now click on Classroom, Classwork, and there click on Create and click on Quiz Assignment. When you click on that, a blank quiz will automatically be created for you. You may want to delete that and then click on Create. From the drop-down arrow, click on Docs. So an untitled Docs will open up and it will take you straight to Docs. And with that, you can begin to set up your template. If you have your header already, you can click on Insert button, the one we have here. If you click on it, it will take you to where you will be able to upload your image. So you click on Image and click on Upload from Computer. That is if you already saved it in your folder. So I'm going to click on that. I have it in my folder already, so I will click on it and open. And that is my header. You can design your header to look whichever way you want. So with this is just to make it a little bit beautiful for the students to be able to just look at and admire. So after that, what you want to do is have some lines there. Well, you may want to know, and I think it will be necessary for you to know which student has turned in whichever page they are turning in for their writing assessment. So you may have name on the top corner of the sheet so that the students can write their names there. So they will write their names, and then we can have a lines. We can then begin to add lines to the page so that the students will be able to have lines to work with. So the first line, that might be for the date, and then we can left align point our cursor so that we can also have another line where we can have maybe where the students might want to write dear teacher and then a comma, and then you can now begin to generate the lines, and you can have as many lines as you want just to create space for the students to write on. And this is just aesthetics, because by the time the students start typing in their answers, the lines will begin to move to the right hand side, and what you will get at the end of the day will not have lines. This is just to make the page look like a real sheet with lines. So you can have as many lines as you want. And after that, then you don't need to do anything here again. You don't need to share. You don't need to do anything. Remember, when you clicked the docs in Google Classroom, it opened up straight here, and everything is being recorded in your Google Classroom. But you have not titled your document, so you may want to title the document. So let's say this is writing assessment. Okay, so and that will be recorded in the Google Classroom as well. So once you finish doing that, head back to your Google Classroom. So let's go back to Google Classroom now, and then we'll title the document again, writing assessment. and you may want to add some instructions. Write a letter to your teacher about your trip to Superstore. Okay? And then after that, you can see student can view file here. You don't want to leave it as student can view file. You want to make a copy for each student so that each student will have a copy each. So click on make a copy for each student. And you will see that this still has untitled document. Don't worry, that will change after it has been assigned. So, and then you move over to the right-hand side of the page. If you want all your students to have a copy each, leave it as that. If you want just some students to have, the document, you can click on the specific student. In this class, I have just one student now. So I'm going to leave it at all students. And then I'm going to make the point, maybe just 10 points. And you can set the due date. If you have a topic already set up, you can also set that. You can also add the topic. So now I have a writing assessment topic. So I'm going to click that, and the document will go under writing assessment. If you have a rubric, you can add it, and you can just set this place to suit you. And now click assign if you want to assign. If you want to schedule it, you can do that. If you want to save the draft or discard draft, you can do whatever you want there. I want to assign it, so I will click on assign. And once you assign it, it will look as if the document has disappeared. No, it has not disappeared. It has gone to your classwork or your stream. If you click on your stream now, you will see that I have just posted a new assignment. That is the writing assignment. And if you click on it, you will see that the assignment has been assigned. And that is what your students will see. So the instruction. So the students will get the assignment in Google Docs with that template, and with all the students having a copy each, they will all answer the questions individually and they will turn it in. If you go back to the document, you will see that the document is still there, and if you go back to your classroom, you will see it as an assigned document. So when the students answer the questions individually, they are going to turn it in to you, and then you will be able to see their finished product, and you will be able to mark or grade the um, the assessment. So this is just one way of having of creating a writing assessment template. If you also check your classwork uh, under writing assessment, you will also see the same thing there. So that is, in brief, that is just how to create a writing assessment template. Uh, we'll be having more videos about how to create other options of assessment, of writing assessment. Thank you. Catch you in another video.